Listen, guys, I don't care if you're liberal or conservative. Jesus was not gay or straight or genderqueer or non-binary or any of these weird genders people talk about. Jesus was a spiritual being. Okay? Period. It was a spiritual being. His domain was not of this earth, but of what the many of the Jewish people refer to as the world to come. That was his domain. Okay. I don't know how people can be so biased on either side of this, because you realize, don't you? This is a son of God we're talking about. This is a very, very highly elevated consciousness, extremely, extremely elevated consciousness. And there's people that say, well, that he might have been genderqueer. What gives you the idea that this being was genderqueer? Seriously, what gives you this idea? And what gives you the idea that he was sexually active? I guess straight is close to what he might have been. But he wasn't some like guy trying to get with girls and stuff all the time. His consciousness was extremely highly elevated. How do these people not know the difference? How do these people not know the difference? How do these people not know the difference between having a higher mission and being genderqueer? How does one equal the other? You tell me. How does that work? It doesn't work. He would not be the Grand Marshal of the Pride Parade, and he wouldn't be, he wouldn't be, I don't think that he would be hating on, gay people like real passionately and saying, God hates you and all this nonsense. Jesus had a higher way of healing the human spirit. Okay? And it was through the words and instructions of the one that we refer to as God. That's what Jesus was. Okay? Whether or not he had a relationship with Mary Magdalene is up to debate. But if he did, it would have been a very spiritual relationship. It's not like this straight versus gay, hetero versus homo thing, and everybody's got going on. Grow up. Grow up. There's a certain magnetic polarity between the male and female sexes. And sometimes that can be good on a spiritual level. Okay, but it's not this superficial gay versus straight crap, and it ain't got nothing to do with genders or 1,000 different pronouns or any of this kind of garbage. How can anybody be so imbalanced when it comes to a being that is clearly of another world? I do not get this. How can people be so close-minded?